Okay, hey guys! So I just wanted to get on here and give you a little TTC update because I had my post-op appointment today. And so I went in and I met with the OBGYN slash surgeon who did my surgery last Thursday or 2 Thursdays ago. So anyways, so she told me that my cysts were not cancerous at all, so that was the biggest thing I was concerned about. At my pre-op appointment, she had mentioned that the cysts were kind of weird looking and just they didn't look very good, and she had mentioned the word cancer and she had mentioned the word oncologist. She was like, well, we're going to remove the cysts, and then if they're cancerous, then we'll refer you to an oncologist. That's what she said. And just those two words basically had me freaked out for the last 2 weeks. I have been so nervous. She did also send me down to have a CBC screening, which screens for cancer, which did come back negative. I found that out right before I had my surgery, like minutes before I went in. But even if that test came up negative, there's still a possibility. So I was just, oh my gosh, like that word, so scary. But I had my appointment today and they did biopsy my cysts and they were benign, no cancer whatsoever. So that's what I was really hoping for. Secondly, she did say that because she was doing surgery on my ovaries, that there was a possibility that I could lose my ovaries, which was my second fear because, we do want more children. So I ended up getting to see pictures today that was really cool, just because of the camera that they had during the laparoscopy. They took pictures, lots of pictures, and wow, it was just so cool. I got to see both my ovaries, I got to see my fallopian tubes. Okay, so on my left ovary, she said that the cysts were really, really big, and she actually had to remove a lot of ovarian tissue. She said there's a little bit of ovarian tissue left, which means that that ovary could possibly give me eggs and all that good stuff. It's small. I don't have the whole ovary. She removed a lot of it, I think more than half of it. The other ovary, I still have the whole thing. She did remove a cyst from that side too, but there was no damage to the ovary. The fallopian tube on the side with the full ovary is also fine. She said everything on that side is completely fine. However, on the left side, the side where she had to remove most of that ovary, she said that my fallopian tube on that side was very inflamed, very swollen. When she showed me pictures of the two, it was so can't even describe it, but if this is how thin my fallopian tube was on the right, this is how big it was on the left. Well, maybe not quite this big, but almost. It was so big. And she said she wasn't sure the reason why it was so big. A possibility is that the cyst on my left side was so big. She said it may have just irritated my fallopian tube because it was touching and rubbing up against it. So she said that my fallopian tube could have just been irritated and that's why it was swelling. But she doesn't know that for sure. And so there's a possibility that that tube is, because it's inflamed, is sealed off. So even if the left side were to produce an egg, sperm might not be able to get through, an egg might not be able to get through. But that tube could also go down in swelling now that the cysts are gone. So we're not discounting the left side, but it looks like the right side is my girl. But she said with the one ovary, full ovary that I have, she said I don't have any of a lower chance than any other woman, even if she had both and they were completely healthy. She said my chances to conceive have not gone down at all due to that. That said, she also showed me that while she was in there, she discovered that I have endometriosis. She said I had oh my gosh, I'm gonna butcher these, but endometrium lining, I guess. She said that I had them on my ovaries, and I think she said I had them on my fallopian tubes, and it was just outside of the uterus. And so, yeah, so she said I do have an endometriosis, and that can affect fertility. However, she said I don't have I don't have like a severe case of it. So she said she doesn't think that it will hinder us too much with trying to conceive. However, she said it will probably affect it. You know, we won't get pregnant easily. It will take time for us, which we know that. But she said the amount that I had wouldn't make conceiving impossible. And she also said that she suggests that if we do want more children, that we actually do it now. She just said with time and with age, it will get worse. So, and then the worse it gets, it will affect my fertility even more. So she said that if we do want children, she suggests that we get on that right now, which we're completely happy to do because we want more children right now. So yeah, at my pre-op appointment, I can't remember if I told you guys, but she didn't say that I had PCOS as well, but at my pre-op appointment, she did do an ultrasound and said that both ovaries had a ton of cysts on them, which she said was, I forget the word she used, but like, she didn't say I had PCOS, but she was like, you know, it was indicative of PCOS. So, and she didn't really mention anything about it today. So I'm not really sure. So I for sure have endometriosis and possibly PCOS, but you know what? Not letting that get me down. She said that just based on what she saw when she was in there, she still thinks we have a really good chance of conceiving, even if it does mean that it would take a longer time for us to do so, but that she definitely doesn't think it's impossible for us to conceive. So we are officially back on the TTC train. She told me I could stop taking my birth control today. So yeah, she's like, stop birth control, start baby making now. And she was like, and I look forward to seeing you in here within the next few months telling me that you are pregnant. So I'm so excited. I'm mostly just so excited that there was no cancer. That was my biggest fear. I was really, really scared about that. And I'm also just thrilled that, you know, she said that conceiving isn't impossible for us. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with, even if it's going to be hard and take a long time, I'm so thrilled that there is at least a chance. You know, even if we have to battle through endometriosis and possible PCOS, it's not an impossibility, and that's all I needed. I just need a chance. So yeah, I have great news today at the doctor's office. I just couldn't be more happy. And yeah, so we are back to TTC. I'm so excited. She told me to, well, now that I stopped the birth control, she said I should be getting my period any day now, I guess. And she's like, after your first period is over, go ahead. So that's what I'm waiting for now. I'm just gonna wait for my period to start. And then, yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait to start TTCing again. And I really hope that maybe with her taking off the cysts that she did, that maybe that will help speed the process up just a little bit. And yeah, that's what I'm just hoping for. I know she said that my cysts didn't have anything to do with us as far as fertility. She said it wasn't affecting it whatsoever, but I'm still just hopeful that maybe her removing those cysts will help us to conceive a little easier. And yeah, so consider this TTC update number 1, and I will let you guys know when I know more. So yeah, I hope you all are having a wonderful Friday and that you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all later. Bye.